Hello, everyone, and welcome back to From Ore to Orbit. Last episode, Shane and I, we started making some things. I wouldn't really call it a factory yet, but we made the precursors to a factory. We're mining things, and today we're going to try to build a rocket. We're definitely not going to get there yet, but what we are going to be able to do is maybe get electrical power online.
I was pretty sure that we were just like being a utility company today. Like we got water, we got power. Well, we'll have power.
Yeah.
That was my goal. Was just to be the best utility company we can be. There we go. Okay, I am plugged in. Now, question for you: do I need to plug into each of the individual engines?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you see that, like right now, the one that you got plugged into, it's just like, oh, perfect, and it's running by itself. It's also the only one running. Otherwise, we're not drawing power from all of them. So yeah, you kind of have to make like a nice little grid-like situation.
Oh, nice. I just want it functional right now. I'm just gonna make it work. Fix it up after. Something I really love about this game is that you can just pick things up and re-put them.
It's so convenient. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't like punish you for that shit. That's literally what the entire game is. So that'd be pretty unfortunate.
Wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then. Alright, so we are all connected. The grid is up and running.
Excellent. So now what we need. Shane, I need you to come back here because I'm teaching you a new mechanic now.
Okay, hold on.
So come back and see what I've done.
Alright.
I'm going to start clearing out trees because we will need to clear out a path.
And I was a noob on this one. That's okay. I just made a bend for no particular reason. Okay, I am here.
Okay, so look what I've made.
You have made a conveyor belt. It's beautiful.
Now, I'm going to teach you how to pick things up off the conveyor belt because it's going to be a vital mechanic.
Okay.
So hold F.
F.
And just run up and you'll just pick up the things you need.
Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, we've got we've got electrical power. It's not efficient electrical power because we don't have all the boilers working yet, but that's okay. And those will stop working as we go on. So what I'm going to need you to do right now is clear out space through the trees because we need to get this conveyor belt back over to where we were.
Okay,
so it's going to be vital. And I need to go. I'm trying to, in order to kind of increase our power production right now. I'm gonna keep running coal over by hand for the moment.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we're gonna need the stuff to just kind of take care of itself. Like it's just not getting the job done otherwise, you know.
I totally hear ya.
Yeah. And I'm gonna run back and grab more iron because we're gonna need it.
Okay, I am.
Those are called transport belts, and they're just made out of iron and like iron subsidiaries. So you can basically always make them just by going and picking up iron. I don't know if you know this, but eventually those transport belts, where we just kind of like transport things to make them go where we need to go, we're gonna be doing that with every raw material.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Like almost like a factory.
Yeah. Exactly like a factory. What the fuck do you think the game's called Factorio for, Shane? Jesus. Get your shit together.
Jesus, indeed. Alright, so after I've done this, I'm actually gonna redo the electrical grid just a little bit, so that our belt runs nicely along the electrical grid line because my OCD demands it.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those things that's just gonna happen in this game. You're gonna have certain expectations out of yourself, but that's okay.
Let me just make sure that I'm not just like... Okay, I am going just a little bit too far north. Good to know. I want this to be a straight line as much as humanly possible. All the efficiency. Oh, hey. Oh, this is teamwork here, though, isn't it?
Oh, dude, you don't even know.
Alright, and we don't want our conveyor belt overlapping mining stuff because we want all of the resources, so...
It's not going to matter that much, but yeah, we will have to have conveyor belts go through mining because you'll kind of see here in a little bit, but...
Alright, I'll keep it to a minimum for now.
Yeah, for now, that's okay. Yeah, you don't really want coal running over it.
Right.
But we're going to have belts going over the iron in order to maximize. Because right now, wherever we put those miners is the only place that it's actually going to matter.
Right.
Okay. We're getting pretty close to begin with here. I'm just gonna suck some of this up for now and place it itself. Basically, if we get negligent with the coal right now, these things aren't gonna we're not gonna be producing anymore either because it's all running off of electricity right now, right?
Right. Alright.
Alright, now I just get some coal. There's some, alright, I'm an idiot.
Okay. How do I select the power poles to knock them down?
Yeah, if you're ever trying to pick things up out of a box, by the way, you can hold Control click and it'll pick up everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice little touch.
Wow, look at all the... Man, there's so much coal here. This is insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you have seen nothing yet, my friend. All right.
I see what we're doing now. We're we're making this another perpetual motion machine.
Yes.
I think that's beautiful. Okay, now...
Yeah.
Now, these inserters that you've got set up, what are we doing with those?
So those, I will show you when I get back.
Oh,
You
I
can start
see.
building a couple if you...
There's just going to be coal going in those, and it's going to insert the coal into the boilers manually, isn't it?
Yeah, they're basically just big arms that pick up the coal themselves.
Nice.
They'll pick up whatever's in front of them, and then they'll... Yeah, they'll pick up whatever's in front of them, and then they'll just go with it.
Got it.
Which is why right now we can't really mix things on belts. We need to make sure that the belts don't pick up. Like, we don't want mixing belts because then it kind of you'll start throwing the wrong things into the wrong things. It just turns into a nightmare.
Right.
So yeah, we put those inserters in front, and they'll start refilling as they're needed. Yeah, eventually we're not going to need this anymore at all because we want to get rid of that coal. But for the moment, we still need them.
Right.
Yeah, and you can rotate things that you're putting down, by the way, with the R key, and it is in fact incredibly necessary because, like, the inserters, for example, you'll see like they have like an arrow and like a line.
They go one direction.
What direction they'll put things in, and the line is what they'll pick up from.
Gotcha.
The direction you put things up in is very important.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, so now I guess that's kind of our main objective right now. Let's see how everything else is doing.
All right.
Oh my goodness, so much iron. Alright. all the copper plates. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we've got that. See if I can help with building transport belts.
Yeah. Well, Shane, if you come back and take a peek here, we've got things going.
Running.
Yeah. We're good to go. I need more inserters, but other than that, we're good to go.
Oh, dang. Look at that.
We'll peek over here, yeah. And like you'll see that right now you're not seeing them pick anything up because it's full. But like I'm just gonna take all this
There we go.
copper up or all this coal up for a second, and it's like, oh, I need to put some fucking coal in here. So right now it'll just do that as it is necessary.
Great.
So I'm gonna ask you real quick: do you have the means to make any inserters?
I do.
Regular inserters, not burner inserters, because those take coal and they're fucking gigantic pains in the ass.
So we need 4 more. 2, 3,
Yeah, I just
4.
need them to. Yeah, exactly.
I got this. I'm picking it up. Just like the inserter. Ah.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, you run those from like in front of the boilers. They'll pick those up as needed, and there we go. Electricity will now power itself. So now, as I'm sure you can imagine, the next thing we want to do is we want to get iron and coal.
And make steel.
Sorry, not coal. Iron and copper to start doing the same thing.
Right. So yes. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So, yeah. So we want to put some electric lines in here.
Yeah, eventually. But basically, you put the electrical lines down after you place, like you put everything else down, and then you put the electricity down last, because the other things where they go is usually more important than where the poles go.
Right. But if we do, instead of a burner, an electric mining drill, that's what we want, right? Yeah.
Yes, we want electric mining drills.
And
exactly.
How many? I mean, 2 for now is okay?
For now, it's like okay, yeah. All I got for coal. We'll end up wanting more for each, but
well, we've got iron
terrible.
right here. So I was thinking of putting them on this iron field because it's right near. Or do we want to put them closer to the actual other iron field?
The iron field we've got over there is the one we're going to be using.
The big iron field. Okay, so we want that. We want to put mines there. Yes?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think
What,
and
are
do
you
things.
playing the game or something?
Yeah, Jesus. How fucking dare I?
Alright, so now the product of the iron mines, like the iron itself, do we want that to go anywhere?
Oh, yes.
I'm
So
assuming
now
we
you're
do.
getting into where things get fun.
Hmm.
We're going to pick up all the stone that we need. We're going to need stone furnaces because, I mean, we're picking up a bunch of ore. That's great. But that ore is kind of useless unless we can turn it into something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to make a bunch of furnaces. I'm just going to do a little bit of planning here for a second. Actually, I need to be able to see where we don't have trees because we're not going to want to clear out a big area for this. We'll just clear out enough space for these things to kind of take care of themselves.
Hmm.
And then after that we'll go. So yeah, we kind of gotten most of this area cleared. We haven't. We'll do it with iron first, but we'll head somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna do something really quickly. Yeah, we'll end up taking it like northwest, is where we'll end up going. But for the moment, that's going to be a little bit difficult because our complete and total lack of research.
Ooh, research.
So
That's how we build new stuff.
Yeah, you hit T, there's like a whole research tree.
Oh, damn. What?
What things we need. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is logistics.
Holy balls.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I'm going to, yeah, so over here, Shane, I'm going to put down this, this needs power to work, so I'm just going to put it over here.
Okay.
This is called a lab.
Hmm.
So if you go into your inventory for a second, you move over to intermediate projects. It's next to production. You'll see that there's like Science Pack 1 and Science Pack 2. We'll call those red science and green science for the moment.
Okay.
But I'm going to start a research project for automation. So no, not for automation. I'm sorry, for logistics. Because logistics is going to be like the best thing ever. So what we're going to need is 20 red research. I'm just going to make by hand. Eventually, we'll have these things kind of take care of themselves as per usual, but it's just going to make things a lot easier on us if we just, you know.
If we start with this.
Yeah, because right now, like, if you look at the way we've got those set up, we've got no way to get those to get across the production line, right?
Yeah.
Now we would have to mingle the lines, and that would just be a fucking nightmare. And I would just rather not do that, truth be told. But we'll have access to new technology once we finish logistics. It's going to give us fast inserter, which we don't need right away, but we can get a splitter. We can get underground belts, which is what we need, because then we can just kind of go underneath, right?
Right. All right. And so for now,
okay. You got to get the idea of why that would be helpful. So I'm making those by hand. It just takes a bunch of iron.
Right.
And then I'm just going to start exploring out a little ways because I want to make sure that we kind of have to have like a general idea of where we're going in mind. Normally, people never have a successful first playthrough because it's like, oh, I haven't made myself enough space, and now I'm just fucked.
Fair.
Oh, and if I look to the north, okay, there's aliens.
What?
A little ways to the north, but we're nothing to worry about yet. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
But
I'm not ready for this.
We're not ready for them at all.
All right. So in the meanwhile, what I'm doing, just because I'm having fun right now, is I'm going to actually build an inserter for the stone furnace, which I'm also going to build up there, which will start to create iron plates, automated.
Nice. So where are you doing this at?
Right by the iron field, because I'm not very creative.
You're by the wrong iron field, though, Shane.
Why?
Well, we're not, because our stuff's all the way on the other side of the map. Remember, we were using those ones as our quick get started, but you've placed the things over here. We don't want to have to run too many belts, right?
Well, where I'm at right now is not where I'm doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where you're at right now is I thought where you were doing it. Yeah. No. Okay. No, we're good then.
No, I'm coming back here to get some raw materials.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Also, do you see in the top right screen? Do you see where it says logistics and like a green bar filling up?
Yes, I do. That's our research progress.
Yeah. So we have common research. That means that as soon as we have this research between us, we'll be able to both make the things.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much that's what we need in order to progress any further. So I'm going to come back and get materials while it's taking care of itself. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant you were going to do it from that iron field, and I was like, that's great, except that that's not going to be particularly useful to us.
It's not great. You can say that it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking like I don't know why the fuck you thought that was a good idea. To be honest, it's like the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to tell you how I really feel.
Yeah. Don't hold back, man. We are friends here. Okay.
No. So yeah, I picked up a bunch of stone, so I can make like 100 furnaces. So don't worry about furnaces for the moment.
I think I should be able to. Yeah. Okay. So how many inserters do I need? A couple, at least.
Yeah, and I'm going to make a quick executive decision here. I like what you've done so far with those builders.
Yeah.
But they're facing the wrong direction. We want them to actually go up so that we lose as little space as possible. So I'm just going to make a quick modification.
Okay, and then
and then we sit here and we wait for the ability to do things.
So
right,
we don't want to put our furnaces in the iron field then.
No, we do not want to put our furnaces in the iron field. We're going to use all this space up here to the north. This is kind of going to be our iron plate making spaces up here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do apologize if I come across a little bit bossy in these first couple episodes. Just that, like, there's a learning curve that, like, I'm just gonna save you like 3 days of learning. like making mistakes are good, but if you can avoid making the mistakes, that's better, right?
Yeah, no, I just I don't even know how to do all the things, so I appreciate it. I'm down.
Yeah. So as soon as we have the ability, we'll be all right. We just need to get. We just need basically logistics to take care of itself.
Okay.
But looking over here, it's not going to be much longer. We only have to go through like 3 more science.
Just 1 second. I will be back. We maybe take a break for 2 seconds here.
Yeah,
God damn. All right. What's your
Yeah.
name?
Can you make any? Because I actually didn't bring enough iron with me to do
I
it.
sure did. I sure
Cool. So
can.
make one underground belt.
And we want to make it go that away.
Yep, and then come back out as far up as it'll let you. But it'll kind of show you like it'll lose like a track kind of thing.
Yeah, it won't. Can you knock down that tree possibly?
Yeah, of course. Fuck you, tree.
Just be as efficient as humanly possible. There we go.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna run back and start getting more iron because I went to go get it before, but I think you had taken it for yourself. And it's just easier to do than to explain. So I'm gonna run back and grab some. In the meantime.
Yeah.
This is not really anything to do in the meantime.
I did actually. I'm just gonna build some stuff. When you come back, you're gonna be so happy or unhappy. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Now, do we prefer fast inserters or do we care at this point?
No, fast inserters are not worth our time right now. Fast inserters become important when you're having like when things are being slowed down too far, like in like really big factories in the future. For the moment, it's like, we're probably fine.
Do we care if we put an inserter down? Actually, I guess I can answer this for myself. If we put an inserter down, does it only grab stuff from the side of the conveyor belt that the thing is on?
No, it's smart enough to. Like there will be inserters that will only grab from a specific side, but we're not there yet. Our inserters are not smart enough to figure that out yet.
Gotcha.
So maybe it will. I'm actually not even sure if I remember, but we have the means now to make that just kind of take care of itself.
Okay.
So, yep, that's everything you're doing right now is totally fine.
We're going to put this the correct
way. We are going to need regular inserters, so we're going to need a bunch of them.
Okay.
Actually, real quick, Shane, I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna show you what the plan here is.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you had a plan.
But... That's the right idea, but we're gonna need a little bit more space because it's gonna be amazing when you see what's going on here.
Okay.
But for the moment, fuck! I totally forgot we're gonna need coal for this anyway. Because these things are powered by coal. But that's okay because right now we finally built the power to make a splitter.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Splitters are good, right?
Yeah, I need to see what technology we need in order to make automation to get the... Oh, yeah, long-handed. Okay, so it's automation that we need. So we just need 10 research. That's easy. Can you do me a favor, Shane? Can you build 10 red research? I don't know if it takes a bunch of iron, and I just need the iron I have. And then put them inside of that little dome thing. Because that's going to let us do exactly what we need.
Oh, I can build research. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then the research gets done by the thing. Can I put them throwing down now?
They're building. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. They're building right now.
Do it. I'm Darth. That one. Whoops.
Meanwhile, what are you up to?
I'm just laying the groundwork. And I made a splitter, so I'm going to show you. And as you have them built, just go put them in the dome, just so that it gets started on the research.
Oh, it'll start right away, eh? Neat.
It'll take care of itself automatically. It just takes a little bit of electricity. But I'm going to go back here. I'm going to come back and down to where I am. I'm going to show you something.
I'm here. Okay, is my mind about to be blown?
Yeah. Oops. So, oh no, I've broken the track. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
A splitter.
Damn. So,
yeah.
Look at that.
So this. We need that coal because basically you always have to think of these things in recipes, right? What are the 2 ingredients that go into making iron plate? It's some sort of fuel, which we could use trees, but why the fuck would we use trees? And this stuff. Now the reason we need automation is right now we've only got these inserters that are these little small ones. It's like, well, we can't reach as far as we need. It's a bit of a problem, right?
It is.
But automation is going to give us long-handled inserters.
Ooh.
We'll reach across the track and get coal.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. So basically we'll have free access to like self-perpetuating iron plate, which is kind of our goal right now.
Right.
And we'll eventually do the same thing with copper. We won't end up doing it with stone because you really don't go through that much stone.
Yeah. So look though, our inserter put 1 iron in the furnace.
Yep. That's all
Yeah.
it needs right now, okay? Because it'll do it again as it's necessary. Oh, can you put the rest of your your stuff in automation? The rest of your what's it called?
Betcha. I'm just getting dazzled right now. My red research. I'm on it.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Your jams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up some coal while I'm gone too, so we can start picking up where we need it. We're pretty much never gonna need burner inserters anymore either. Like we're just past that point in life.
Damn.
Bit of
Okay.
a feeling of that. And this will be the last time I have to fucking top these things up because
All right. It's happening. Are you ready for it? I don't think you're ready for it. I don't think you're
uh
ready for it. Is our viewers ready for it? I don't know.
oh I don't want to speak for them. I
Okay.
don't
Here
want
we
to be
go.
presumptuous.
It's happening. Do you want to be here for this, or are you okay if I just make it happen?
You go ahead and start, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, there we go. That's it.
Excellent.
Wait, but it's not it. Why isn't it doing the thing? Do we need both?
Yes, yeah, we need both. We need regular inserters
Uh,
and long-handled inserters.
so then how?
How you may ask?
Yeah,
Just
do we put
move the
them on the
pole a
other
little bit, and
side?
it'll reach.
Sorry, say that again? Right there,
Just
okay.
put power to there. Yeah, it'll reach.
Oh, so it can pass it by diagonals as well.
No, it's like it takes up a 2x2 grid. Like these don't show very well, but it takes up a 2x2 grid, so it doesn't really do diagonal. It's just that counts as behind it.
Gotcha.
It knows what you're do there. So
Picking
yeah,
out.
we need a long handled and a small inserter for both,
Okay.
and then it'll feed into themselves. And then it's building iron plate as we go, which is great. That's exactly what we wanted to do. And now we don't have to run all the way back there for plates anymore.
Oh,
We can just get them from here
I'm so happy right
as they
now.
build themselves. Yeah.
And now if we were like super lazy, we could build inserters on the other side that move
Check
the
it out.
finished product onto another conveyor
Oh,
belt that comes down
that's
here
an
so we can.
excellent idea, Shane.
Yeah.
Okay, now we only have to build one coming out the other side, right? Because it's not like
Yeah.
we're taking out two things; we're just taking out one.
Yeah. Oh
That's,
yeah. Alright.
that is precisely what we will be doing.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah,
Cool.
and then we're gonna bring that out like over to the left, just to kind of like have access to it to start building up the things that we need.
Right.
That's when we start getting into the fun part, where it comes into recipes and stuff. Real quick, I'm just gonna get the recipes working. Symmetry's sake, there, I'll do like that.
Alright. And we basically can build unlimited transport belts because we have unlimited. Oh,
Iron? Yes.
yes. This is so lovely. Alright. Thanks.
Yeah. Now, for the moment, we'll try to keep it more towards the like. We'll go past these trees, and then we'll start heading like straight, but we don't want to go any further high because we don't want to start running into the aliens. Because
Makes sense.
unless you get like a big pollution cloud, which we have like a oops semi big pollution cloud, but not like it's not touching them yet. They're not really going to notice what's going on and come try to attack the factory, but they can, and then we have to like we lose a bunch of our stuff, right? Which
Hmm.
we would rather avoid.
Yeah, makes sense to me. So, did we want to connect up our copper here as well? Or do we want
Yes,
to make
we
that...
will want to do the same thing with copper. Now
Okay.
we're going to have to build miners, and we're going to have to kind of start the whole thing again. And I believe that this is where kind of some of the busy work's going to come in. So our big copper that's close by is covered in trees.
That's okay.
So
I feel like it's a worthy cause, so...
yeah.
And we don't need to cut that many trees to get the party started anyways.
No, especially because you can go like underground with stuff now. And yeah, anytime you're like, oh, I'm running out of iron, just run back to here.
Yeah.
Also, that's going to do it for this episode. Because we're 30 minutes in.
Alright. Thanks for joining us,
So,
guys.
thank everyone for joining us in episode 2 of From Ore to Orbits. We managed to get successfully up with electricity, and we got iron online as an added bonus, which I didn't think we were going to be able to do. But next time, can we do the same thing with copper? And then Shane gets to kind of start seeing phase 2, the mid game, as I like to call it.
Find out on Ore
Next
to
episode.
Orbit.
Ore to Orbits.
Bye.